Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, special number 77. This is the 291st chapter of the manga for My Hero Academia. Thanks for going strong. Chapter starts off basically with Dabi, aka Toa, when he basically was young, where it reveals basically his backstory with Endeavor. He's like, "What's going on here?" He's turned away. "No way. I need some, man. Do you have it? Did you die it?" "Hey, no. But forget that. Today's the day you can teach me, to move." And apparently he didn't like the fact he dyed his hair because his hair was white. So then basically his other kids were born. Then Fuma, where she only heard the ice quirk, and then then we see that Endeavor's obsession with catching up to All Might, and we cut back to present day, where he's like, "No, Toya's dead. Take back the single lie." And Dabi's like, "Nope, I'm clearly alive, and that's the despicable truth, Dad, because you put your whole agencies together of fire and heat type quirks, so you didn't even suspect me." And Mr. Compressed didn't even know about it either. We see briefly here, we see Todoroki's here. Basically, he's wounded. We see the guy who's paying the scene hero killer is here. It's like, Dabi never spoke a word to us. He kept it hidden from us. What's up with that anyway? Wake up, Todoroki. Mecha needs orders. My word, quite another quite a bloodline. And Dabi's like, "Don't believe me? I'm happy to donate some blood or a hunk of skin. Go ahead, get the DNA test." For how you slice, I ran a DNA test. I ran the test I ran are going public. There's a 99% chance match DNA between a sample of Endeavor's blood from Battle Kyotsu. Still, I'm sure it made you believe this is an elaborate hoax. We convince you otherwise. Endeavor is make sure to keep having kids. Fourth was the most you're familiar with, and yes, at long last, Little Shooter was a successful creation. Even though he abused a successful creation, I've seen him many times do it. And then we see Todoroki's sister, his brother watching this, and then Dabi's like, Endeavor does have an empathetic bone in his body as core addicted to the limelight who wallows in his own small-mindedness and self-importance. Is that so a person called a hero? We have fans like, "No, that's a lie." And then we see, take Hawk's number 2 hero. Like, what? I still protect their happiness. And it looks like we see a flashback to twice, basically, where he was some edited footage. There's with you, yeah. Perfectly sliced and edited, so you on the fly I can bowl down my skills. Thanks to your camera find footage. This is for you, Endeavor. I did some digging to Hawks, that filthy spy. Earner Curry fair with us. Hawks even killed hero number 3, who was even recuperate. He killed Best Genius. He cared about the murder. Don't ruffle his feathers in his slightest sense of violence already integrated in his lifestyle. Reveals that his father was a serial robber and murderer. Which is why Hawk's background real name was kept a secret. It was Endeavor who captured his father actually. Maybe some connection. Twisted fate together. And Dabi's like, "I can't let that stand. These twisted people with their skeletons cause they come up with massive justice. Don't stop there. They call themselves heroes to keep fooling everybody. I just want everyone to stop and think. The only heroes protect themselves. Ugliness." Everyone see Neja, Endeavor, Deku saying this, Ingenium, Bakuto. Catch that, kid? This is bad news. Whether he's lying or not is a question later. He might be a villain, but people are going to lose their faith for this. I hate to say it, too, but I'm sorry, especially with all this damage and destruction. Any witness in this will be half. You're still going to lose faith. Things going strong now, Endeavor. Like kept on searching without you were dead. And then he's like using his ability Fire Fist. It's Flash Fire Fist to take on Endeavor and Shudo. And then we see wires in the sky. What? It's Best Genius! He's actually alive! Apologies for the delay. SSA Best Genius is back on duty. Wow! That is quite something of a chapter. Yeah. Because who knew the fact that Endeavor kept the whole thing a secret about, well, I mean, people suspected that Endeavor basically was not good for his he was good basically being a hero, but not good to be a parent, per se. Well, he never did anything to his daughter at all. It was mostly to his firstborn and his fourthborn kid. Oh yeah, so that explains why Dabi basically his hair is black, because he dyed it. Okay, so who knows? I mean, people, the way the series was going, people were losing the faith in superheroes anyways, thanks to what happened with the Hideout Raid arc. Yeah, thanks to that one. Well, and also All Might's retirement. Yeah, that was people losing faith. This one might shatter their faith, but who knows? And of course, once again, Deku appears in the chapter as a quick cameo. Like, okay, no Chaku for some reason, or Froppy. But yet, Bakudo, Neja, one of the big three is there, but not Chaku and Froppy for some reason. I mean, they were clearly there like a couple of chapters back, but not here, but not here in this chapter. Now, surprisingly enough, no new chapter next week. Nope. But there is no chapter going to be 2 weeks from now, the 29th. Excuse me. That's interesting, though, like that, because One Piece next time comes out Friday, but not next week. That's kind of odd. That's the first time, I guess, that they decided not to do it because maybe, I don't know, because Thanksgiving that week. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Who knows? But at least One Piece is not delaying the release of chapters, especially since there's only 5 left. Yep, only 5 left to go for the entire series. Well, 5 more before chapter 1000. This one is at 291 right now. This is 9 chapters away from hitting chapter 300. One of 2 that I could think of basically is going to hit 300 chapters really soon. The other course being Black Clover. Black Clover at the rate it's going at, it probably won't hit 300 or something next year. Like, I'd say part way into next year. In the case of My Hero, my guess is, because right now it's only like 9 chapters away, and this is probably based on breaks, my guess is it probably won't hit chapter 300 until February. Black Clover probably won't hit until maybe June-ish, possibly. I don't know, it's a possibility. Okay, so that's it for this particular review. Next view is a Comic Corner. Discusses some Nightwing trades. Oh boy, these ones. Okay, see you next video. Bye.